take a swing here. All right, so what we're focusing on is how your legs are working into the downswing. So going back, really good wind up, nice little pressure shift right here. But once you hit that point right there, we need that left side to come up. You see how you're hanging down? Now from right here, you're still not up. So now you have less space to get through it. And then you see how it gets jammed up and see how your body stops, hands take over. See that disconnection there? So all of that's just a timing thing. Okay, so into your left, post up. Good. Okay, now back to here. Just that little half a back swing, and then just halfway through. Just no burst, just nice and smooth. Go. So you can still see a little bit of disconnection of the leg. Do it again. Now as tight as possible. That enhances your ability to control the leg. So the goal is to strangle it. The goal is to be able to move it. So tension is the illusion of control. Maintain. So my tension shouldn't increase. Back, press down, push up. One motion. That's better. Feel the difference? Again, our goal is to make this more continuous. Like your body and your arms are talking to each other instead of a drop and then a catch up. So now look at your knee flexion. So pretty good. So now we have the right coming into impact. Just a little bit of light, but that's closer. So you can see we're just a little bit light halfway down to impact to through. But we're getting closer. Just a little bit more up. Just because your body's going up doesn't mean the club has to go with it. Remember, the club's moving in a different space than your body. So we're getting closer. Otherwise, you're still going. Not trying to get there in a split. Nothing is tension, not an explosion. Ready? Make that a little bit more than chest height and go the other way. Put your left foot on the ground. You can still see how much better your body is starting to move through the hitting area. It's not so stuck. Obviously, there's no ball there, but that first part is like, hey, if I can't do it without a ball, again, all of this is good. Right here, you're better. Transition, better. Now we need to work on the pushing up as the arms are coming down, and then continue that into impact, and then look at the spacing. See how much better your spacing is? So getting this timed out right is going to help coordinate the pivot. Do it again. So here's your last swing. You can see your graph is improving. Now look at this coming through the hitting area. So you can still see that you're doing better with the extension. Now it's just coordinating that pelvis to continue to turn. You see how it wants to stop right here? It's a little stalled right through the bottom there. See it? See how your body stops moving right there? And then it tries to catch up. You got to make the bottom a little bit more continuous, trying to feel that same thing. You don't have to go all the way back, but just, again, feel this in your legs and your pelvis. Do it. Let's take a look. Trending. You see it? So again, we're going at a slower pace to ensure your awareness of what it is that you're trying to do. Much better arms right there. Legs are moving in the right direction. Now, more importantly, watch the connection between your arms to your pelvis to your torso as you go through. A lot less disconnection there. It's much cleaner. Nice job. Do it again. As you go back to another practice swing, you're starting to get some recognition of getting up, and we're just a little bit more forward pushing the lower body. So again, we're just doing a couple practice swings just to get the sense of that. Now you have the pelvis moving the right way, and now you're struggling with is from chest height to waist level getting up, but impact much better, post-impact better. See how your pelvis to your chest, your arms are working way better through the hitting area. Put the ball in there. Still a little mishit, but
it's hard to get the timing.
Yes, timing's important though. So even though that was a mishit, still know that you did things a lot better. So that's the beauty of tracking this stuff is like, hey, you're not sidetracked by the mishit. So try one more.
I knew the legs were right, but I couldn't time like my upper body didn't.
Which is fine. The beauty of learning motion is it's not outcome based when you're able to measure. Good. So your path face control is great. That's 2 to the right with the path, 1-6 with the face. So again, we're working on the timing of things. So good. Pushing up better. Look at the space of that right arm. Now we're continuing to work up, and now your pelvis is actually working better. And just a side note, moving nicely there. A little bit of a heat check here. Let's see if we can go a little faster, see what shows up. So again, if we're working through this progression, we can start to see where things break down, what distance. So pelvis, great, much better. Yes. Now from here, we're just working on that upward, much better. Now look at the space again for your arms, and then much better. You can still see it's a little sticky, but making much better strides right there. Okay, so pretty close to a full swing-ish. Let's just see where these numbers progress. So moving in the right direction with the timing of it and the amount. A little bit on this hip. So numbers on the last one were okay, but let's see if we can get it a little cleaner. More continuous through the ball. Nice. Good job. All right. So now look at that nice progression there. Now you're starting to work your way up. Now you add the space, and then as you continue to get better at it, your pelvis will be able to continue to turn through. You won't see that little disconnection between the body and the arms as you go through, but overall, a lot better. Nice job, dude. Thank you. Cori Lee, folks.